Okay, we're at the Wynn Palace. So there's all these little gondolas. So we're gonna take a gondola that goes up into the main space over there. So and right now we have kind of a show, and the music is probably gonna cancel my any video that I do. So I'll probably have to narrate over it. But anyways, this is the beautiful Wynn Palace. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, here I am at the Wynn Palace. I'm going to be narrating this. So you're going to see my hand kind of sticking out because when I usually film, I'm usually talking and I'm pointing things out. But so I'll try to follow the picture and just kind of explain. So this is basically the monorail line now. So you can come right out of the monorail line and come right down to the Wynn Palace, and then you can immediately jump on these little, I think they call them gondolas. And so yeah, this is a brand new line. It just started maybe, maybe January of 2020. And then this right here, this started maybe about last year sometime, maybe around summertime last year, I believe. Maybe even a little bit longer, maybe a year and a half. So you can jump on these. This is free. So you can just jump on, and this takes you right inside the casino. So it's a pretty big tourist draw. Great way to get people into the casino. And so basically, when you come in, they kind of slow down around this platform, and then they start moving around, and they bring you into the top part, the second floor of the casino, and then you have to navigate your way down. So it's I think if you try to take this to go out, I think they actually charge you. That was the case when it first opened, and I actually tried to do that. I tried to go out of one of these, go out of the casino using this, and I think they wanted to charge me like 150 mop, which is like $12 to $18. But it's free if you use it to go into the casino. Yeah, and actually right here, so I'm going to go around it, and you can kind of view, and you can see this show. So there's a little bit of a show going right there. And the music is quite loud. The music actually gets louder when it's a bigger, when the water sprouts really go up. So I think you can basically the shows. There's a Wynn Palace here in Cotai, and then there's another Wynn Casino, and they both have shows. They both have a water show, and they're both pretty amazing to see. This is always kind of cool. So as you go around, there's this one big, what do you call it? Well, it's a dragon, but it's what do you call it? Like a pillar, I guess. So it holds it up, and it's just kind of cool to go around and look at the dragons. And I can imagine anybody with kids would probably love that. And then you get quite a bit higher. So once you get up to the dragon, it escalates rapidly up to the dragon, and now we can overlook the entire casino. The Wynn Palace almost always has music, and I think usually outside it's usually Frank Sinatra. Yeah, and then you got the nice show. And yeah, the views in the daytime or nighttime is amazing. To the right, you can see the MGM, and to the left is the Wynn Palace. That's the main one that we're going into, is the Wynn Palace. Yep, and I'm in this little box, right? So, and that's kind of the subway. Oh, now the show just begun. So I turn the camera back there, and I want to show you around all the different sides. So yeah, basically on that particular side is all the casino side, Wynn Palace, and then you can see the MGM. When I looked behind me, it kind of goes more towards the airport, and it's just kind of regular. It's a nice show right there. I like that. Okay, so in a minute we're going to be going above the rooftop. So we were going down from that direction, and I think I kind of stick the camera down and look into the ground a little bit as well. I think, yeah, there's a lot of glare at nighttime. It's a little hard to avoid it. So a lot of times I'll put the camera right up to the window. If I'm in the metro line, I can put it up to a window, or if it's a storefront and it's nighttime, like this kind of situation. But I just couldn't do it. The way that the windows, they're kind of concave. They kind of bend upward. So you can't if you put your camera next to it, it'll film up in the sky, which I don't really want, right? So, but yeah, the Wynn Palace it's a pretty cool palace. It's a pretty cool casino. And in this particular video, I will come out of this and I'll show you I think I show you like a bar and a restaurant. That's pretty cool space. And then we walk through the casino a little bit, and then I walk back out again, and then you can see it from the ground level. So you got a good show coming up for you. But yeah, Wynn Palace. So also I just kind of let you know too that there's it's COVID. So when this was filmed, it was the COVID era. It still is the COVID era as I speak this as well. So there's almost no tourists. There's a sprinkling of people coming in from Zhuhai, China, which is the Macau borders. Zhuhai and some of the Zhuhai residents, some of them work in Macau. Quite a few do. So there's a little bit of flow back and forth between Zhuhai, but everything else is closed. Nobody from Hong Kong can come to Macau. Nobody from Macau can go to Hong Kong. Nobody from Macau can go to China. Most people from China can't come to Macau unless they're from Zhuhai and they have special permission. That's a pretty cool view right there. That's the Cotai Strip. So yeah, so actually, I hope it all changes soon. They're talking about a travel bubble, so we'll see. They've been talking about it since May 4th. I started seeing the newspaper, and they're pretty much almost every day, except there's other big news that's been happening. Dr. Stanley Ho passed away, the founder of the casinos in Macau. Hong Kong is having protest again quite a bit over some legal issues with China. So okay, so now we're going to be coming in, so I'm going to be able to exit in a minute. So and I'm just going to take the camera with me. I think when I come in here, I think I have to do a health check. So I think I'm going to turn off the camera for a minute, and then we're going to be through this little space. But at least you kind of got to experience that. You can see how long was that? About 6 minutes. So if you ride that, it's about a 6 minute ride, 5-6 minute ride. Okay, so now we are out of there, and I will just kind of view it a little bit. And you can watch the way they come in. So they kind of slowly come in. Very peaceful. No rocking or anything like that. It's like really stabilized. Okay, so we're going to go in, and then you can kind of see some of the magnificence of the casino. There is this kind of bright yellow tinge to the Wynn Palace. I'm going to go down that, and you can see all these flowers. Okay, pronto. And it's actually a pretty cool entrance. So yeah, you come in off of that gondola. Is that you call it? No, the gondolas are in the those are the Venetian waterways. I don't know what you call those trams. Maybe in the comments, maybe just kind of tell me the name of those things that go up in the air like that. I just can't. I've heard the name a few times, but I can't recall. But yeah, you really go down in here, and I think if I was to stay up in that way, I didn't really see any way in that little space that I was at to navigate towards the rooftop. But this casino does have a rooftop, and I have been up there. I haven't filmed up there, but I have been up there before. It's nice. A lot of kind of gives you this. It's like a whole other world again. I should definitely go. If you want to see that, just let me know, and I'll make an effort to go up there and film during the daytime. So in this one, this is a bar, and I believe it's closed because of COVID, but it looks like a kind of a cool looking bar. And then this one is a nice restaurant, and from that restaurant you can look directly into the show, and that's the name of it right there. And then I'm going to, this is kind of a feeling for what's in here. I was a little bit careful about filming this time because I filmed in here along those red corridors, like these kind of red corridors. I walked along and filmed another time, but then there's a lot of casino entry points. And if I'm with a camera walking down there and my camera even points in that direction, they'll stop me and confiscate my film, or they'll tell me to delete the current footage, right? So I just don't even mess with it anymore. But you can get a feel for it. I mean, these little things are on all the corners. And I think you can basically kind of get a feel like that kind of red carpet. And I didn't want to mess around with too much in the camera because basically that kind of feel is like, I think it's like in a square grid. And I could walk around it and kind of have this repetitive pattern of just, but you'd see different stores, of course. But I have to be so careful inside with the casino floors that are so, there's just so many entry points into them. So this one, I'm back, and I walk out of the casino, and I kind of follow along underneath the dragon, and I'm gonna go back to the subway station. So it's kind of a nice little tour. You kind of got more. This particular one, you got to see more of the. I'm just kind of looking at that. Yeah. So we're just past the dragon. We're kind of right now. The music is really blaring loud. So, anyways, this is basically the. Wynn Palace. So let me know if you want to see a little bit more, maybe the rooftop. So this was more of a one towards the exterior part, more or less of just that experience. Hope you enjoyed it quite a bit, and yeah, make some comments below. Let's create some discussion. It's always great to hear from viewers.
Chiquinha